Hello, this is the Blimey Cow YouTuber, and welcome back to another video. And today, I'll be watching Messy Monday's 7 Problems with Modern Music. And we'll see how it holds up for today. Actually, no we won't, because I don't listen to modern music. Now or then. So we'll just watch the video. I'll commentate on it, and then I'll go look at some of the comments. But yeah, let's get into it.
Look, I'm well aware that all music can't be as cities burn, but that doesn't mean that it has to be terrible. I try not to turn on the radio often, but when I do, I feel very sad for humanity, my future children, and the soul, or the lack thereof, of the music industry. But it's not even like it'd be that hard to fix music. All you'd have to do is change these 7 things and all music would be awesome. Number 1, lack of depth. Party.
Okay. Yeah, so obviously adding depth to music. I don't know. Like, I don't know if there's so much a lack of depth as just lack of actual lyrics. Like, most modern songs are so repetitive that when you break it down into individual sentences, there's just like 3 that are repeated 100 times during the song.
These girls, drinking, sex, everything is just poppy, feel-good music that is pretty much worthless. Like, what does this even mean? Oh yeah, going through the hood, rolling with my bros. Should I get the milk? The bananas. What the heck? It's barely even recognizable as English. I mean, not to get too conspiratorial, but it almost seems like it's a purposeful dumbing down of society. It's double plus bad. Do you remember that scene in Walk the Line when the record label guy asked Johnny Cash what song he would sing if he had just gotten hit by a truck and he had only one more song to sing? Well, now it's more like this.
Imagine you are drunk out of your mind. You got a girl on each arm and you can say one thing to them before you pass out. What are you gonna say?
Dude, you know, what I would always say, just like that, man. Like that. They know what that means.
I can market this.
Number 2.
Okay. I don't know, I watched Walk the Line like once. I think that scene is when he played Folsom Prison, right? Anyways, so yeah, lack of depth. That's a good one, I think. Not that I would know, because again, I don't listen to modern music. I mean, okay. So I guess if you just say I don't listen to modern pop music, I guess you could consider any song made in the modern day to be modern music. But that's not what he's getting at. So yeah, lack of depth, valid point, sure, whatever.
2. Objectification of women. If the only thing you knew about women was what you heard from rap songs, you would probably just assume they were all soulless prostitutes whose only purpose in life was to have sex.
Yeah, no comment. I'm on board with that. With him criticizing that. Like, what the heck? Again, not that I would know.
With men. Rap music is like the anti-chivalry. Just do the opposite of whatever you hear in rap music and you'll be the perfect gentleman. Number 3, it all sounds the same. I am literally
I'm gonna have to disagree with that one. Like, I can recognize different songs. Like I don't ever. I don't. I very rarely think two songs are the same song. Like, yeah, they might all be echoing the same meaningless points, but they're not the same songs. If anything, as far as the music, the musical aspect goes, that's one thing that they're not horrible at.
About to explain to you every song ever now. Slow intro, then driving guitar that repeats the intro. Then the music gets quiet and the first verse begins. Then the chorus, when everything kicks back in. Catchy, catchy, yeah, yeah, yeah. Then it all stops for verse 2. Now punch with the chorus again. Then a bridge that starts to build to a crescendo. Then right when you think it's about to punch, everything stops. One instrument kicks back in. The singer might sing new lyrics or repeat the verse and the chorus, and it's so catchy they do it twice. Then the song ends. And that's pretty much every song ever now. Why, you ask? Because the industry decided that that's the structure that people are most willing to spend money on. So it's not even a super bad thing, I guess. It's just, give me something different.
Okay. I guess that's sort of accurate. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't know. But I also feel like that's the way that verses and choruses and bridges are supposed to work. Like you said, that's not even really a problem. If he wants something different, he can listen to jazz or something. I don't know. Is jazz different? Whatever.
Number 4. All the bleeping bad words. Look, all the swearing just makes you look lazy. It's not gritty or real or even really explicit anymore, honestly. It's boring and lazy and makes you look like you're too stupid to convey what you're really trying to say. I mean, if the edited version of your CD has more in common with a blank disc than with recognizable sentence structure, you're doing it wrong. But
I always say that people use profanity when they lack profundity. And I have to try really hard not to cringe when I say that, because I feel like cringing when I say it. But it's true, so there.
Number 5. Sex, sex, sex. Let's say you were born in a dark room and the only thing you had to keep you company was a radio that could only play a top 40 station. When you finally emerged from your prison, you would be so confused when you saw people just living normal lives. You'd be like, oh, my eyes, the sun! I've never seen it! Whoa, these people, what are they? They're just walking around. I thought they were supposed to be having sex. Why aren't they having sex? I thought everybody had sex all the time. Well, if I'm confused, I guess they don't. It's no secret that pop music is just a big doing the do fest lately. I mean, isn't there anything else you can sing about? Just to switch it up once in a while? I guess that's too much to ask for from the current crop of media propped up Ken and Barbie dolls. Number 6.
Okay. Again, no comment. I don't know, and I don't want to think about it, so I'm just gonna move on.
Encourages idiotic behavior. Need I remind you that we were blessed with the phrase YOLO because of a Drake song? YOLO! YOLO! Dude, I thought that you died because you went drunk jet skiing without a life jacket.
Dude, no, I just hung out on Facebook that night.
Oh, cool. Dude, can I ask you something while you're here?
Yeah!
What kind of music do you like?
I love everything except for country!
Oh, why do you hate country so much? What's so bad?
Because it's just all about beer and ex-girlfriends and trucks, and that's all they sing about!
Okay, well, what's your favorite kind of music then?
I love rap!
Wow. What do you like about rap?
I love it because it's all about getting tipsy, getting hot chicks, and getting in cool cars!
Okay, YOLO.
That's about accurate. I don't know. What took over the country music market, anyways? I don't know. The stereotypes are there, though. Like, um, although I think the rap stereotype holds up better than the country one, but maybe that's my bias.
YOLO, don't take this the wrong way, but man, I am really hope that you never have kids.
Too late!
Number 7, Bieber syndrome. This has been going on since the days of the Beatles and Elvis. Celebrities are sold to us as products, and idiotic, mindless consumers that we are, we just eat it right up. Nom 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 nom. But you know, with a few exceptions like Lady Gaga, Nicki Minaj, and Nickelback, artists are just regular human beings with souls like you and me. So stop treating them like they're royalty or perfect or whatever. It's just kinda sad. Your life should be more exciting than looking up to and keeping up with celebrities. If you can tell me who sings every single song on the radio, but can't even tell me the names of 3 of your neighbors, you are America. And you are doing it wrong.
Yeah, no, I do not, okay, artists is one thing. I feel like following artists is different. Artists are different type of celebrities than, like, actors, for example. Because artists tend to make unique content that is reflective of them more so than an actor's character typically is, if that makes any sense. So if you like an artist, it's probably it's more likely to be because you genuinely like their songs than if you like an actor that you genuinely like the movies they're in. I don't particularly keep up with artists. There's a couple, I guess, that I like and could tell you by name, but I'm not that way with actors, and I think it's different. I don't know. I mean, whatever. I think I'm confusing myself. Anyways, I'm gonna go look at some of the comments now because that's what I do at this point. Alright, so I've gone ahead and picked out a few comments that I'm gonna go respond to. So let's just get right into that. Alright, at jbook9993 says, "This music is why aliens ignore us." That reminded me of a Calvin and Hobbes comic, where Calvin's like, "Sometimes I think the surest sign of intelligent life elsewhere in the universe is that none of it has ever tried to contact us." It's pretty funny. At U4758 says, "You perfectly describes my thoughts on today's music. I don't know why, but it's usually the lesser known artists that have better music and better lyrics and overall better voices. If anyone's interested, I highly recommend Dry the Rivers or Monsters and Men. Yeah. So I'll explain this to you. It's pretty simple, actually. The reason lower quality music is more popular is because people are stupid, and people will listen to catchy music. Catchy music gets stuck in your brain, and then you go look up the song because it's stuck in your brain, and it'll grow on you or whatever, and I guess catchy, meaningless music is, it's also easy to sell because there's no depth to it, so it can appeal to a broader audience, if that makes sense. But yeah, I've noticed that as well. Some of the best artists I know of are like virtually unheard of. At Saint Nicole 3209 says rap can be very complex and have in-depth lyrics. There's a lot of rap about social issues, and not to mention Queen Latifah's hip-hop career in the 90s. Man, that was hella dope. I think you ending that comment with "man, that was hella dope" is fitting, if nothing else. Also, people talking about social issues is just obnoxious at this point, if I'm being completely honest, because either they're just complaining for no reason, or they're saying something meaningless for popularity's sake. I don't know. I also just hate the term social issues. I don't know. I'm just tired of it all. Also, don't know who Queen Latifah was in the 90s. But to your point, um, rap can be very complex. If you ever watch Matt Walsh's rap commentary, he really breaks down some of the songs in a way that is pretty deep. And to be perfectly honest, it is kind of impressive how fast some rappers are at speaking. So there's some merit to everything, I guess. And then lastly, Le Quasac says, or the Quasac, or whatever that is. I don't know why I said law the first time. Anyways, I think I was thinking LaCroix. Anyways, he quotes, with the exceptions of Lady Gaga, Nicki Minaj, and Nickelback, artists are just regular human beings with souls like us. XD. Yeah, I don't know. Lady Gaga and Nicki Minaj, I'm sure, don't have souls. I don't know about Nickelback too much, to be honest. All I know is that he wants us to look at a photograph, and I don't know. I like looking at photographs, so it's not too bad in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know I don't know anything about Nickelback other than that. Anyways, yeah, that's all the comments I had. So to wrap things up, I can't with modern music. I can't with a lot of things, but you know what? That's another topic for another day. So I want to thank you all very much for watching. If you're not subscribed to Blimey Cow for some reason, which you should be, go ahead and do it. There will be a link in the description.